I don't know about you, but I tend to use the weather in my writing in one of two ways. The first is big, bombastic events, usually storms of some kind. The second is a literary device called pathetic fallacy, and it's when the weather reflects the theme or the mood of a scene or a part of the story. Outside of those two, I think a lot of us forget about the weather or forget to use the weather. You guys have heard me say this before, but one of the writing rules that I ascribe to is the idea of leaving blood on the floor. As in, if things are going bad for a character, make sure that we're not pulling our punches, that we're really making that conflict as sharp as it can be. I think often at the end of our first drafts, we end up with conflicts or scenes or situations that just don't have enough oomph, and I wonder whether one way to punch them up is not to rethink the situation entirely, but just to make the weather really bad for it. Guest appearance in this video brought by Mr. Cat. By which I mean, okay, your character's running late for something, they end up getting a flat tire, force them and their enemies to lovers' love interest to change it in the pouring rain. Or in 100-degree heat. Your characters are in the woods trying to start a fire, but it's been raining for 3 days. Or they're trying to put out a fire, but the wind is whipping. In what ways can weather increase the conflict the protagonist is experiencing? Because sometimes the easiest and most impactful way to make the protagonist's journey through the Temple of Doom worse is if they have to do it cold, wet, shivering, and so tired they're struggling to think.